Good morning from SF, or more like afternoon, it's past 12.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning.
We are heading to the Plant Cafe at the Embarcadero, Pier 3. I'm walking backwards because that lighting is better on this direction. And we're gonna be walking from Pier 3 all the way to the Golden Gate Bridge today. Plant Cafe, here we come. That's like the to-go area. And then here we'll have a sit-down restaurant. They're both plant. So instead of going to the Plant Cafe restaurant, we're here at the to-go area instead. Since it's like cafeteria style, we actually don't have to pay for tips. We order all our food down here, pick it up here, and then we could go upstairs or go outside for seating. Oh, they have cookies! Vegan and gluten-free lemon almond cookie. That sounds so good. So we decided to sit outside. Kai is gonna do some reading because it's kind of a romantic thing to do under the sun. We were waiting for a meal. I ordered a full belly. While the meal is getting prepared, let's have dessert. Kai, before you start reading, you should have some dessert. It's an almond walnut cookie. Here you go, friendship cookie.
Yeah, you should try it first.
It's not too sweet. It's lemony. It's a little bit crumbly. This cookie has cayenne pepper in it, but it's not too spicy. Hey Kai, I don't want to bother you, but what are you reading?
The happiness hypothesis.
Okay, thank you. You could continue reading. And across the street is a Trans-American building. Kai ordered the roasted chicken and avocado sandwich. It contains honey mustard on whole wheat sourdough. I ordered the full belly, which contains mixed greens, dino kale, napa cabbage, carrot, cucumber, cherry tomato, roasted beets, pea shoots, quinoa, avocado, hummus, pickled onions, sunflower seeds, ginger, miso dressing. Ladybug wooden Kai salad. Hey, come here. Don't bother Kai, you could bother me. Kai and I finished our lunch and we had a pretty deep conversation. Would you say it was pretty deep, Kai?
Yes, and I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it too. When it's the deep conversation, it's not about talking just happy stuff, but just like getting real. And now we're getting real with the ferry building. Kai, I'm gonna get you some ice cream. Okay. How do you feel about that?
Sounds great.
If you guys never been to San Francisco, I definitely recommend the ferry building. You walk along the Embarcadero, look at the water, the awesome views, and you get hungry. You could get some samples of olive oil, dip it with the bread. You get stores like this, little bakeries. And here we have almond brittle. And at this shop, there are empanadas, cheese, and all sorts of dairy. On this side, Imperial Tea Court. And on the other side, we have samples of olive oil. Far West Fungi focuses purely on mushrooms. Grow your own shiitake and tree oyster. Mushroom mini farms. So we're gonna get some dessert. God's roadside soft serve. Local gelato, organic ice cream, organic frozen yogurt.
I'm sorry.
This is the organic ice cream. Cheers! Should we call it the raining ice cream?
Yeah.
Because it drips so much?
Yeah.
We're currently walking to the Golden Gate Bridge and we came across a car of some sort and all those are made of skateboards. We walked to Pier 35 and in the distance we hear sea lions. Whenever I see those things, it looks like an upside down dog. Pier 39. We're currently walking on Pier 39 and the air here is very sweet. Needless to say, it is a touristy area, but it could be a nice little stroll. We walked to the end of Pier 39 and in the distance is Alcatraz Island. It's quite windy here, very refreshing. Big boat and small boat. Look at all those sea lions. You guys are lucky that YouTube doesn't have smell because it smells salty and not that pleasant.
New York man!
San Francisco pro! Oh yeah, this guy, he got a New York tattoo!
Yeah.
In LA.
Yeah, in LA. The funny thing in LA.
So when you walk from Pier 39 through Fisherman's Wharf, you'll see a bunch of performers. Like look at this guy. He's doing steel drums. In the back there was like a guy who tied a rope up and then was doing some kind of magic performance with that. So we're heading over to Boudin to try some bread and take a poop. Just kidding. At Boudin, they have bread in the shape of crocodiles, koalas, crabs, alligators. Yeah. The line is a little bit long, so we'll have to come back another time. We're more interested in walking around and soaking in the views. So at the Fisherman's Wharf, we have a line of seafood options. Are you interested in trying some, Kai?
I had my tattoo. I can't see.
Bay tours under Golden Gate Bridge around Alcatraz. And here we have all these colorful little boaties. In-N-Out is a SoCal thing, but there is a branch here in SF. It must be new. Ghirardelli. If you're not familiar with Ghirardelli, they sell a bunch of chocolates as well as ice cream. That bird looks like it has long eyelashes. I wish I could zoom in more. In this composition, we have Coit Tower on the left and the Transamerica Pyramid on the right. Regardless of how cold the water is, if people want to swim, they will swim. The original trail to Crissy Field was closed off, and we're taking a detour. There's a hostel up here. Oh, and someone's playing music. Oh yeah, he's playing a guitar out in the patio. Right there. Hey, this is not a bad place for a hostel. Currently, we're near Fort Mason at a very flat park. Though you get some nice scenes of the buildings in the distance. Fort Mason Senna. Golden Gate Bridge. Kai likes to live life on the edge. Just a bit. What's really fun about the houses in SF is there's so many different kinds of personalities. That one house is made completely of wood. One building might have like a Spanish style house while another one is like modern. We made it to the Palace of Fine Art. Oh, do you see that couple? They're having a photo shoot. Da, 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 da. There's a duck in this pond as well as a painted turtle. These leaves are so big, I want to chop it up and make a salad out of it. Or even use them as plates. So the last time I came to the Palace of Fine Arts, there's a bunch of Chinese tourists. But today, there's a lot of Korean tourists. 안녕하세요!
안녕.
So I've been just saying random things to them. 안녕하세요! 한국에서 오셨어요?
네, 여기서 사세요.
네, 저는 여기서 태어나서.
아름다운 곳에서 삽니다.
네, 감사합니다. 한국
하나만
나름.
찍어달라고 그러지.
제가 찍을게요.
여기.
하나, 둘, 셋.
제일 좋은 곳에서 삽니다.
아, 감사합니다. If you notice, all the way on the top, there's a guy with a six-pack. I heard this buzzing sound and I was like, oh, what is that bug sound? But it's actually a drone. Welcome to Crissy Field. I wouldn't make sand castles or get too friendly with the sand here because it's blowing my face. Oh man, that dust. Oh my gosh, that dust. Dust blowing? Woo! Oh dang. Is he leading the kite or is it leading him? Look at all that sand. Super windy, super cold, but there are people wearing shorts. We're getting closer and closer to the Golden Gate Bridge. We just discovered a little secret passageway to whatever. Hey Kai, if I give you $100, would you go in there? No, I'm just kidding. Let's go. There's a bunch of engraved graffiti on this wooden panel, but most importantly, Golden Gate Bridge. Moon on the American flag. 300 feet to the Golden Gate Bridge. We're walking on the Golden Gate Bridge. I know it's a bit loud, but it's still exciting. So are we gonna walk all the way to the other side? Yeah.
Since we're here, we gotta do it.
If we're gonna do something right, you have to go all the way. If you look closely, those lights are twerking. Woo, we're almost near the other side. We did it.
Yeah, almost there.
Almost there. We made it to Vista Point and whoa, it's really dark. There we go. We made it to Vista Point. Oh my, now I'm blaming myself. I gotta see where I'm going. We finally made it to the other side of the bridge. Wish I could zoom in even closer to the city lights, but over there is a Bay Bridge. We made it for dinner. New ERITREA Ethiopian restaurant, and Kai is super hungry, so we're gonna feed him. Oh, it's kind of cool. Oh, it has mirrors, that's why it looks bigger. So at this restaurant, they have meat options as well as vegan options.
This one is the lentils, collard greens, pears and carrots, chickpea, salad.
Ooh, thank you.
Grab a little bit. Okay, enjoy.
If you look closely at the table, there are no forks or spoons. So to eat this Ethiopian food, you take a piece of this tortilla-ish looking, well, it kind of looks like crepe, but you take a piece of it off and then you wrap it around a little something, and then voila! It's very spongy and it's fun because it looks like a sponge because it has so many holes in it. This must be chickpea. So we finished having dinner. It is 10 p.m. closing time for this restaurant. I'm so full. That was a lot of food. Good price actually for the amount. It's been a wonderful day in SF. We walked like 5.5 miles and see you tomorrow. Bye bye.